these demons are fighting this one volcanic bitch, Volcanica, something like that, right? And they're struggling. You know, I mean, of course they're getting some hits in. You know what I mean? They doing some damage to her, but they keep losing. You know what I'm saying? They died. They died, and then there was one person who was left alive to pick up the pieces. Oof. Damn, that's cold. But yeah, one of the demons was picking up the pieces to take to Satan to restore them, and then he calls in Mark to help them. You know what I'm saying? Of course, to deal with Volcanica, which he agrees to do it, even though he's kind of against working for Satan. But then the demon talks about how Satan, if basically if it weren't for Satan, then there wouldn't be no Earth or you. Which, I ain't gonna lie, in this episode I'm starting to feel like he was capping about that. Cause nigga, in this episode, Satan was a bitch. In this episode, Satan got his power restored from a fucking fire crown that Mark had to fight Cerberus to get. And when he got that, and when he gave the crown to Satan, they made it seem like Satan was finna like betray these niggas or something. Like he was finna swing on Mark, but he didn't. And clearly in this episode, if he did, he would have got his ass beat, clearly. But after Satan kind of like revives everybody and goes to fight Volcanica again, they're still getting their ass beat, of course. Even with the new power up Satan got, this nigga. Imagine you get a power up and just do nothing with it. Like you won't accomplish shit with that power up that you got. When he tried to sneak Volcanica because she was focused on one of the demons, he gets spikes punctured all through his body, and then Mark comes in, and then he punches the volcanic bitch's head off, and then I'm like, okay, fire. And then when that happens, the spikes disappear, and I'm like, nigga, that's it. I'm like, there's no way that's it. There's no way these demons are that weak. That was it. But it wasn't. Volcanica regenerating, got back up. But then Mark just bitched her again, causing her to fall down, and causing her to lose her head again and then fall down. She then regenerates, reaches her hand out, and this nigga Mark just kicks her. Like, these niggas were struggling with a girl that Mark came in and just completely just babied with it. Not even like in 30 seconds. It didn't even take 30 seconds to just win against her. And then whatchamacall, when one of the vials came out, Satan was like, okay, I'll deal with this. I got this. And then after a few seconds, he changed his mind and said, you know what, never mind. You got this. You got this. You can handle it. Satan's a bitch, bro, and they're demons from hell. So I'll assume that they were like really strong, bro. They're demons from hell or underrealm. I would assume they're really strong, but no, the niggas was weak. Or at least compared to like Viltrumites and shit, they are.